Hey guys, Kamaradi's name, and today Pikmin 2 is the game. In the last episode, we started the Frontier Cavern. Or did we start? No. We continued the Frontier Cavern. And in this episode, we're actually going to complete the Frontier Cavern, which is the final area in the Awakening Wood. I hope I just said the name correctly. I hope so. Goodness, it's been so long since I played this game. I'm so sorry, guys. And I'm supposed to be your guide, too. See, that's the worst part about it. I feel like I come off as very ignorant of this game, even though I have played it through many times, just because A, I don't know enemy names, and B, I forget. I mean, it's been a month since I've actually played this game myself, so I forgot the name of an area, or I'm maybe confusing it somewhere else. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Anyways, aside from the point, what you're going to want to do is definitely use your purples on this floor. Hopefully you have a good 15, 20, and you go out and take out all these Bulbears, all these spotty Bulbears, or spotted Bulbears, one of the two names, and yeah, because they're annoying. And and another hazard of this floor is that you'll find rocks falling from the ceiling, and that's the most deadly hazard. You need to be very careful of that. That's why I don't like toting around a large group of Pikmin at one time. Because if you have 100 Pikmin in your squad and you're kind of walking around, one wrong turn after the shadow of a boulder appears can leave you with a lot of dead Pikmin. And that's actually what happened in the failed attempt of this recording, is that I had a bunch of purples get squished underneath a rock, and I just couldn't handle it. So I had to start over. Anyways, yeah, they're great for this floor, and I recommend just taking a small elite group of purples to take care of all the Bulbears. But anyways, yeah, speaking about personal life, today I took the ACT for my 3rd time, and I feel like this is the best I've done with the ACT. You know, knock on wood, of course, knocking on wood. But I feel like I did pretty good on it. The math especially. The math, the first English portion, it was just the second reading that I really feel like I just kind of messed up. But anyways, remain positive, hoping I get a higher score than I once had. What would be amazing is if I get a 32, which would lock me in for a scholarship that I'm currently trying to get. If I got that 32, I would not have to worry about anything for the rest of the school year, which would be lovely, but it's probably not going to happen because my highest ACT score is 27. I'm not really good at standardized tests, so there you go. My ACT score has been disclosed for you all. Now you know how smart or not smart I am. Now that we have all the Bulbears taken out, we're actually going to grab our white Pikmin and we're going to go get this item right over here. We're going to let all the falling rocks fall. Be very careful, because Pikmin 2 does not mind being a savage in terms of hazard placement, and I've had it happen before that I had Pikmin digging up an object, and then a boulder comes crashing down from the ceiling. That's one of the worst things that can happen, so just be careful of that. Be mindful. We're going to have the whites carry that back, because they'll be quick, and if any boulders to fall, they'll be okay. So let's just not put 20 Pikmin on there. Okay. Not sure what my logic behind that was. I think I was wanting to have... I don't know what my logic there was. Why was I not letting that be carried back? Oh, I was getting more Pikmin. Yeah, okay. I was getting more Pikmin because I want this thing to be carried back as fast as it possibly can be. Or never mind. I wanted some whites for this over here as well. That's what I was doing. I know exactly what I'm thinking. I want this to be carried back rather quickly too. So, let's go ahead and load them on this bell. Take that back. We got a yo-yo over there too. I used to think yo-yos were really cool when I was about 10 years old. And I almost got into, yo-yo-ing? Yo-yoing? I don't know. But I almost got into that, but never did. I'm curious about what the name of this is going to be. It's called Flame Tiller. I like it. Very cool. And there's no real point to carrying that back, but oh well, let's do it. As soon as that bell's carried back, I think we're going to go ahead and go on to the next sub-level. But as for the rest of my day, actually, I'll talk about the weather a little bit. For those of you who don't know, I live in South Carolina, and it is the month of December. And actually, technically, winter hasn't even started yet. We're still in fall. And we actually had snow flurries today, which is incredible. I live in South Carolina. We had snow flurries. The past few winters have been really warm. I remember, it wasn't last Christmas, but it was the Christmas before, and it was 70 degrees on Christmas Day. Yeah, that was really sad. It's ridiculous, and it was sad. But we had snow flurries this early in the year, or rather, this early in the season. I'm excited. So yeah, I'm really hopeful that we'll actually have some, snow this year maybe, some snow sticking on the ground. Because while we had flurries today, the ground was too warm for any of it to stick. We also had like sleet and rain. It wasn't pretty. But anyways, yeah, I'm really hoping for some snow this year. Okay, so starting off right here, as soon as you kill these guys right here, they'll drop nectar, which is awesome for flowering your Pikmin. But you're gonna see there's a lot of other ones. Yeah, you don't want to waste time. You just want to move quick, as awful as it is to have Pikmin die. Oh no, no, buddy, come this way. Yeah, just keep moving. You don't want to get cornered by these guys, because before you know it, there'll be a lot of them, and you're gonna have to deal with all of them. They're gonna try to eat your Pikmin, and it's awful. So we're just gonna go over here as quickly as we can, and this is the boss of the subterranean complex. Is this the subterranean? No, this is the Frontier Cavern. I don't know what this is. This is the Frontier Cavern, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is the Frontier Cavern. And that's Empress Bulblax, the dungeon. The dungeon of this boss. Yeah, the dungeon of the boss. And she is wife to Emperor Bulblax, the boss of the first game. Spoiler alert. But if you're playing Pikmin 2 or watching Pikmin 2 before you play Pikmin 1, you deserve the spoil. No, I'm kidding. But sorry if I spoiled that for you. Anyways, basically the main tactic, the only way she has of killing your Pikmin is by rolling over them. And that only happens if you try to attack from the side. So your strategy for this is going to be, as soon as she stops rolling, load purples onto her face. That's definitely what you're going to want to do. And if you have a potion, use a potion, because you can even speed up the time if you want to. I'll maybe even have her taken out in 1 or 2 goes if you're quick enough. But do not hesitate in calling out her Pikmin. Don't try to have them hold on to that extra second and get the extra damage. It's not worth it, because if you call a second too late, she'll throw them off to the side, and boom, your Pikmin are dead, and there's nothing else you really can do about it. Especially if they're purples, because they won't be able to react quickly enough to the call of your whistle. But anyways, just like that, minimal Pikmin deaths, that's not too bad, 90. I've had many more die to Empress Bulblax, so I'm actually pretty happy with this. And I love how the Pikmin were thrown in the cutscene, and actually that splatter right there, I killed one of the larvae in the cutscene. Herb to olfactory sensors approaching, or overloading. Stinky things. This stench must be emanating from that object. Yeah, it's a child's shoe, and it apparently smells so awful that the computer can smell it. Alright, so, I think it's kind of funny how I killed that larva in that cutscene. But yeah, those are baby Bulborgs. Or they would have been. Anyways, so, let's go ahead and carry back all the corpse. I think that might bring me back a few more Pokos than that of a regular enemy. And I'm going to carry back the shoe as well, because the shoe is actually going to bring us something kind of nice. It's going to be another add-on to our captain's capabilities. Or maybe a refinement, if you will. So, we're going to have all that taken back, and that's it for the Frontier Cavern. I'm hoping I'm right. Yeah, this is the Frontier Cavern. I'm really hoping I'm not wrong. Goodness, I sound like I really don't know what I'm talking about. But I do, I promise. It's just been a while. A couple more episodes, and I'll be back in the swing of things. So, you know, just bear with me until then. And with that, repugnant appendage. This object has pockets of air underneath its surface. It's perfect for the boots I'm making. Processing complete. Nano assemblage of the rush boots is concluded. These nullify wind resistance by circulating air beneath the soles. You'll move faster, and you'll no longer be blown away by Puppy Blowhog's nasal blast. Introducing Nike Sportswear. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so this is actually really nice. If you're dealing with the enemy it just mentioned. If you're dealing with those enemies, this is very nice. Will no longer be blown to the side. So it's, yeah, quite nice. I'm going to pick my larva over there, but we're just going to ignore it and go to the surface. And with that, we have completed every area in the Awakening Wood is the area of this game. I'm hoping I'm correct. Not 12 Pikmin deaths. Oh well. And cave complete. Confetti means we've got absolutely everything. That's not too many deaths for this cave, at least not in my opinion. Because I would say this is the hardest one in this area. So, the Valley of Repose! Oh, man, Awakening Wood is the area of the game that's very fall-like. Oh, what was I thinking? I sounded like an idiot. Oh, well. Hopefully you guys don't hate me. Okay, well, that being said, like I said, we've gone through every single cave in this area, and we've gotten every single treasure on the surface of the planet, so there's actually nothing else left to do. All I'm going to spend the rest of my day doing is just grinding Pikmin numbers, because there's a few pellet posies that I can knock over and take back for some Pikmin, being that I just had 12 deaths, but there's nothing really else I can do. In that case, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I guess we'll just go ahead and skip to the very end. Alright, and with that, we're going to go ahead and go to Sunset, because there's actually nothing else I can do. And you know, I gotta be honest, I actually really like the Valley Repose, so it's kind of sad to see it go, but definitely not my favorite area of the game, so I'm not too upset. And with that, goodbye. Let's go ahead and look at the results for today. I believe this is day 13, is what we just did, I believe. Let's see, funds earned, we earned. That's a lot of treasure. Yeah, not bad at all. Okay. 15,000 Pokos. Our overall numbers went up. We've got more purples, more whites, that's good. And more blues. The only thing is we decreased just a little bit, our red and our yellows. Nothing too bad. Got more white and purples, that's really my main concern. Some president you are. I just got back from vacation to find out you're on a treasure hunt. Well, don't bother coming home until you found every item on your list. I don't think this is for Omar's eyes, but oh well. That was day 12 we just completed, and we're now on day 13, and we are done with the Valley of Repose. Awesome. We're also done with the Awakening Wood, and looks like next we're going to actually be heading to the Perplexing Pool, and we're going to finish that up there to those 2 remaining caves, and then it's on to the final area of the game. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Next time, we're going to head back to the Perplexing Pool and take on one of the remaining caves. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.